In this video, we'll learn about Hume AI, which is a voice-based AI tool. It can be used to convert text to speech. You can design a voice, you can clone your own voice, and there is also a speech-to-speech feature which we will see in the end. So let's begin exploring this tool. This is the home screen of Hume AI. You will see a few featured voices, narration voices, so something that you can explore here. Let me move to the first section, voices. The first part in voices section is the library. Now this is where you will see all the featured voices that are there in Hume AI voices, and you will also see voices categorized based on the language. And once you click on any language, then the accent can also be selected. You can then go on and select multiple filters, and then you can preview any voice by clicking on this.
Hume's AI voice generator is insane because you can tell it exactly.
Let's see what language support it has: English, German, Spanish, American, British English, received pronunciation. I'm not sure what this received pronunciation is. Um, it's just a tag that's appearing here. And there are these few more ethnicities. There's Indian as well. So you can go for Indian English. There is an Indian actor and actress.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Well, my favorite part of shooting in Cannes is
So this is what the voices are all about. Now you can also design voices by clicking here. Now you have to define what you want the generated voice to say. Like the way we saw now, there is a featured sentence that each voice says, which helps us understand how the voice will sound like. So that can be done here. You can click on auto generate. It will generate a prompt, a sentence that you want the voice that you are designing to say. And voice prompt, this is where you can describe what the voice should sound like. Okay, and if you leave it blank, Hume will choose a voice based on the preview text. What is the context? If it's a news article line that you have added here, then accordingly it will choose a voice. If it's a few lines from a novel, then accordingly it will choose a voice. Let me click on auto generate. Now, charismatic Texan drawl with a touch of folksy humor. So I can click on enhance again. And it will keep changing this voice. Okay. If I click on this dice, randomize, it will just select both of these very randomly. Okay. All right. So this is fine. Now let me click on generate samples. So in about 5 seconds, the sample.
oh my god, like this avocado.
Okay, so it auto plays also. I was saying in about 5 seconds, the voices samples are generated. Let's listen to them now.
Oh my god, like this avocado toast is so not Instagrammable, you know? Ah, another day, another disappointment. Oh my god, like this avocado toast is so not Instagrammable. Ah, another day, another disappointment. Oh my god, like this avocado toast is so not Instagrammable, you know? Ah, another day, another disappointment.
Pretty unique set of voices, and they sound a lot like real voices. So I'm sure a few people might have come to your mind who speak like this, whether you know them or probably public personalities. So the voices are very close to real human voice. And you can give this voice a name. I'll just name it my voice one. You can describe it if you want, up to 140 characters. The description will be picked from here itself. Albeit a little shorter since it only supports 140 characters. So they have a little shorter description. Let me delete this part and go on with this. Description is anyway optional. It's for other users to read more about the voice. Okay. Now I can save the voice from here. There is some problem that has happened. It says that my voice 1 already exists for user. Let me go with my voice 2. There it is. The voice is saved. So you cannot have the same name for two different voices. Okay. Though I'm not sure why it said that, because this is the first voice that I've created using tools to upskill account. So not sure what was the problem there. Anywho. Moving to voice cloning now. Okay. Let me name this voice as my voice 3. Probably I did try voice cloning before where I had typed in my voice 1, and that's why probably it did not take that name again. So probably yeah, that was something wrong on my part. Anyhow, now look at the requirements for best results. It should be an audio sample between 12 to 45 seconds. Best is between 15 to 30. Use professional recording equipment so that there is no background noise. So clearer the voice, better will be its cloning. Speak clearly, maintain a consistent volume, and use a variety of tones from normal speaking to highly expressive. Now you can either browse files and upload an audio, or you can record your own audio. So I'm going to upload a recording of my own voice, which is of about 15 to 20 seconds. And since you've been watching this video, by now you already know how I sound like. So I'm not going to make you listen to that sample audio that I'm uploading here. So you can click on browse files here and upload the sample voice, or you can record it also. The maximum file size limit is 30 MB. This is the sample recording. I need to enter my name here, full name, and the name must match the account. So let me put the account name and accept the terms and conditions. This is to make sure that we don't clone voices of public personalities of people who have patented their voice. So if you agree that you are okay cloning your own voice and it would not be used for any illegal, fraudulent, or harmful purposes, then you need to accept these terms. I think this is a good step, since voice cloning does come with a set of risks, especially with cyber fraud and other things that we've been seeing. So I like the fact that they are mentioning this. Then I click on create voice. So now in the my voices section, you can see this. This is the cloned voice. Like I told you, I had previously cloned my voice before. That is my voice 1, which is not a part of this tutorial. My voice 2 is the one that we designed, the female voice, and my voice 3 is the clone voice. Let's listen to this clone voice now. I personally feel the only thing that matters is. So with the clone voice, it has not generated any random sentences. This is exactly the audio that I had uploaded, the sample recording. So as it is, you can listen. Okay. And then in order to see how new text sounds like in the clone voice, you need to move to the text to speech section. Okay. This was all about voice. If you like any voices, you can directly click on playground and move to the text to speech section. But let me start that from scratch. So that was all about voices. Moving to text to speech, this one. Let me click on playground. Here is the text that you will type in. Maximum character limit is 1500. Let me change this from male English actor to my voices. And I can click on my voice 2. Now my voice 1 and my voice 3, you won't be able to use them because they're only for a creator plan or a higher plan. So you need to buy a premium if you want to use your cloned voice. You can clone it, but you can't use it. That's for free users. Anyway, let me go to voice number 2. Let's type something in here. So this is my prompt. It's an explanation of climate change. So I've pasted that. As you can see, 373 characters done out of 1500 characters. And mind you, these are not words, these are characters. Okay. The number of alphabets, including punctuation marks, is what that will be shown there. Okay. Now there is an option to enhance text. If I click on that, this text will be enhanced. Now this sounds like more of a conversational format, right? So okay, so like it has started using these words. Okay. Anyway, and if I click here, then You can generate with TypeScript SDK. Now this is for programmers. You can check this out. You can undo also if you don't like it. So let me go with the standard one first. Okay. Now I've selected my voice to advanced settings, acting instructions. It tells you how the speech should be performed in case it's a part of a skit or any other script that you want it to be. Example, the speaker is extremely angry and keep it under 100 characters. So we can type in here that the speaker is extremely worried. Speaking speed. I don't want to tamper with this. It's best you leave it that way. Trailing silence. So it adds some silence to the end of the utterance, and you can increase or decrease this. Again, I don't want to play around with these parameters. They are the best untouched. So zero point 0.5 is the default. File format, you can change it from WAV to MP3. Recommended is WAV3. So tips, you can click on this and read more about it if you want some long form generations, and you can click on get started and just read more about what they want you to have for specific applications. Okay, you can use pause in the text, right? You can go through this. These are pretty handy ones. You can use appropriate vocabulary, matching pronunciation, naturalistic dialogue like mentioning y'all or nothing. That's a set of very important tips. You can click on get started and explore that further. Once all my settings are confirmed, I'll click on generate.
For millions of years, Earth's climate has shifted and evolved, shaping the landscapes and life we see today. But in the span of a single century, human activity has altered this balance with astonishing speed. The burning of coal, oil, and gas has released vast amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, trapping heat and driving the planet into a new, uncertain era.
So this is where the speaker sounds worried, but this is a very formal text. Let me click on enhance text, and this is more conversational style. Now let me generate this.
Okay, so for literally millions of years, the Earth's climate has been totally shifting and evolving, shaping all the landscapes and, the life we see today. But in a hot second a single century to be exact, humanity has messed with the whole balance and so fast. Burning coal, oil, and gas has released a gazillion tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, trapping heat and driving the whole planet into a new, totally uncertain era.
If you observe the voice that we had generated, right? The nature of that voice was like this. And based on the nature of that voice that we have designed, after clicking on enhance prompt or enhance text here, it accordingly changes the text based on the voice that we have selected. I'll show you an interesting thing. Let's go with an inspiring woman. Okay. Let's remove this instructions. Click on enhance text. Now, if you see down through the ages, the Earth's climate has ebbed and flowed. So, this is how an inspiring woman will talk like. Let me generate text and show you how it changes.
Down through the ages, the Earth's climate has ebbed and flowed, shaped the lands, and breathed life into all we see. Yet, in a mere blink of an eye, humankind has shifted this balance with startling speed. The fires we've lit, burning coal, oil, and gas, have sent forth great clouds of carbon dioxide, trapping the warmth and urging our planet into a new age veiled in uncertainty.
So, this is where the combination of selecting a voice and then clicking on enhance text really changes the entire game. Okay. So, that's about Playground. Now, projects is something which is only available for premium users, where you can dive deeper and really use Hume AI to the fullest capacity without any character limit. If you click on the download button here, you can download any audio in the format that was selected over here. And if you click on the three dots, you can get the generation ID for this, which is like a seed number. So every generation in AI, whether it's audio, video, image, has a number associated to it. That number indicates the current style and the current set of parameters which were set in the backend, which we as users don't know how that works exactly. But the current set of parameters defined to create this AI generated media. And if you want the same style of AI generated media every time, you can use generation ID in different places. API request ID is something that only API users can use. It's for places where you want to build your own platform and use Hume AI's features into your platform. That's not for common users who just trying out different tools. Now, moving to speech now, which is called as EVI. Click on playground first. Speech to speech is where you can talk to AI agents. Okay. If you read this, it says that this playground environment allows you to experiment with EVI configs before you add them to your applications. Try out different system prompts, voices, and more to see how your application will behave. Okay. So inherently, what this means is you can use this EVI feature in different applications that you own. So if you want to create AI based agents for your own website or your own firm or company, you can do that. But for other common users who just want to try this out or see how it works, you can just click on start a call. Before that, if you want, you can change the voice that you want to have a conversation with.
Well, I remember back in the day, we
You can click on a few of these to see.
I find that people often dismiss. Okay, so like, picture this. I'm trying to.
Yeah, it's literally given giving done before.
So I think sitcom girl is okay. It's more conversational. And text generation, which model do you want the speech to use? So in backend, what this does is when I say something, when I'll start this call, it will convert my speech into text and then create a reply in text to my query or to my sentence. And then that text, the reply text, will be converted back into audio of sitcom girl. And for that text generation as a reply, which model do you want to use is here. You can also use other models. If you have premium for them, you can use API of those tools in Hume AI. Otherwise, you can go with system default. Let me click on start call now.
Hey there, welcome to the conversation. I'm your helpful assistant. What can I help you with today?
Hello, I just needed help with understanding what Hume AI can do. I have already been exploring this tool, but what are those little known facts about Hume AI which even free users can try?
Okay, I can definitely help with that. Hume AI is quite interesting. It's a platform that helps businesses understand their customers' emotions through voice and language. Let me think about what free users can try. There are definitely some things you can explore without paying. For example, you could use their free emotion analysis tool to see how different phrases might be perceived emotionally, or try out their voice cloning feature, which is pretty neat for understanding different accents. Does any of that sound like something you want to explore?
And this sounds very interesting. I'll explore that.
Yeah,
How do I end
okay,
this?
cool.
How do I end this call?
Oh, you want to end the call? Well, usually there's like a button on your screen or maybe in the app itself that says something like hang up or disconnect. Do you see anything like that? Okay, weird. Usually there's got to be some kind of button or icon somewhere on your screen, right? Like maybe near the top or bottom?
Okay, so that's how the entire call sounded like. You must have seen as I was speaking, my voice was being converted into text and even the reply, I could read it in text and also hear it. And the application that this can be used is what they mean by EVI. The full form of EVI, if I have to tell you, let me just read it out to you. Empathic Voice Interface. So, based on AI overview of Google, it says that it is a real time, emotionally intelligent voice AI that analyzes vocal nuances to generate emphatic language and adjust its tone of voice. So, if you want to use Hume AI as an AI chat agent, it will pick up on the emotions of the customer and it will analyze that and it will curate a reply based on the emotions that the customer or the person on the other end might want to hear. So, usually, traditional speech generators or text to speech tools are very robotic and monotonous. And the way this changes things is, as far as I can understand, is by adding a layer of that human like touch to what AI voice sounds like. It's a very potent thing considering the future of AI, and even currently you can try it out if you want to use it for your own purposes. You can definitely go ahead and buy the premium and check it out. But for free users, that was all that it was about. If I click on configurations, you can also create your own agents here. You can create a blank configuration from scratch. You can directly have a customer support speak to you, a Spanish learning companion. So already these AI voices or this AI speech to speech models will have a context of why you're here. If you want a smart companion to talk to, right? So these are a few things that you can definitely try. And you can click here and create your own configuration. And you can also see what all uh, tags are there for each one of them. You can explore that. You can go to developer resources, API reference and guide. This is more for developers who want to explore Hume AI and use API and integrate into their websites. But for users like us who are just exploring, that's something you may not want to go towards, especially if you're just starting to learn AI. Then, if you click on tools, you can create tools also. This is completely for developers. They can write some JSON code here and they can create any tools. And chat history is where I can see what did I have a conversation with Hume based on the speech to speech feature. And I did not see a button to end the call, which was strange. So I just had to click on back anyway. So, like you saw, it also rated my voice based on the interest, excitement, amusement, and even the assistant's voice based on a few parameters in every chat. If you scroll down, you will understand, right? And now, based on these things, it will generate a reply. For example, if they hear a lot of anger in my voice, they'll probably try to calm me down. If they see determination in my voice, they'll probably pump me up. If they see that I'm concentrating on something, they will stick to what is required and not really deviate. If I'm contemplating a lot, it will enter a contemplation mode and guide me through my contemplations, right? So that is how this AI agent can really change the game into the future. For now, usage of this in different platforms, in your own platforms, is a premium feature. But just to try it out, this is something you can definitely do. Just like voice, even our faces tell a story, right? So that's expression measurement, where you can click on playground, you will give access to your webcam, and now, based on my facial expressions, it will show me what are my top expressions. Now, let me give a very happy expression. You see, joy went right to the top, right? Well, let me give a very sad expression. So it's a combination of disgust and sadness. I don't know why it is choosing disgust. I tried to appear as sad as possible, but you get the point. It gives you live analysis of what is the current feeling of a person. This goes a long way when we talk about customer satisfaction or optimizing customer communication, client handling, and things like that. So very potent and very unique as well. This is very new about Hume AI. Initially, when I explored the tool, I thought it was just another text to speech tool, but these things are very potent. So you can try them out. If I go in jobs, now this is again only for premium users. You can, and also it involves use of API. So you can use the same feature in your own products. And custom models also I can choose. So it can predict the song genre. Um, it can predict if a person has Parkinson's or not, confident versus self-doubting. So this is all emotional analysis or personality analysis. Okay. Now let me click on this one. You can run this in Playground. Now what it will do is it will only classify my expression as self-doubting or self-confident. Okay. And you can run it in Playground, and just the way we saw how it will be shown, it can be shown. And you can choose your own model. You can create your own model by clicking on the button, and you can add data set. When create a data set, create a category, click on the parameter that you want and keep adding columns, and then you can continue, and you can train models based on that. This is something if you want to create your own models, but I think that's not required. Just you can explore these to get an idea, because then you have to train those models, give it a lot of data sets. That is something you can only try if you're looking for something very specific. So I've covered all the features or tools of Hume AI here. Now coming to their plan, they have a free plan with 10,000 characters, which is approximately 10 minutes of speech. It will refresh every month, and it will have 15 requests per minute that you can make. For EVI, there is only 5 minutes of conversation that you can have, only one concurrent connection, one conversation at a time. Voice cloning you can only create like it showed. You can go on Discord, connect with Hume on Discord for their support. And external LLM pricing, if you want to use external models like ChatGPT, the GPT-5 model, 5 Mini, 5 Nano, Claude Sonnet, Gemini 2.5 Flash. So you can estimate the cost per minute of using these external LLMs. LLM stands for large language models, which is inherently all these tool names that you hear. So that is about that. EVI and expression measurement, you actually get about $30 worth of credits in the beginning, and now these many are left. You can click on pricing page to understand what it is. Anyway, it just brings me back to the same page again. And video with audio expression measurement will take these many dollars a minute, and you can just take a look at all of that. So I am not sure what are the credits that a person gets initially, but I haven't paid anything, that's for sure. I can guarantee you that. As you can see, billing is not activated. So just trying it out, I didn't lose out on any of my personal finances. It was just the credits that got used up. And as far as I can remember, there were about $30 worth of credits in the beginning. Now, platform, you can choose to see API keys, usage, billing, basically the same thing that we saw in the plan version here. Resources, you can check them out, documentation and ethical guidelines. And also in your profile, you can click on your account, change the name, email ID if you want to. You can choose a profile picture, you can connect your Google account, and you can change these privacy settings as well. The theme can be light or dark, or you can go with the system theme itself. You can join their affiliate program. You can click on how it works. It's not really a part of the tutorial itself, since we focus more on the tool. So if you want to check this out, you can go there. You can earn commissions and other things. If you want to report an issue, you can click there and give all the details of what is the issue. So you then will then work on it and try and resolve it. You can try the web app, which is very similar to what we saw previously. They've just changed the way it appears. So this is that speech to speech feature which we talked about. And you can join Discord, terms of use, privacy support. So that is all, was the miscellaneous part that I wanted to show you. Manage settings also, if you click on that, it will bring you back to this same page. So a lot of these buttons I felt were a little redundant. You can go into account, get to the same thing, click on manage settings, you are still in the same place. So that's all about Hume AI. It is very potent, especially when it comes to expression measurement and the EVI feature. Text to speech also I felt was pretty neat and precise, at par with some other leading tools like 11 Labs. So I really liked the way they have things. Of course, 11 Labs has a more set of features that you can use, which involves video dubbing also. We have covered the tutorial on 11 Labs as well. You can click on the link that appears now at the top right end to watch our video on 11 Labs. If you have any questions, any feedback, something that you tried, or something that you couldn't try, or any other tool that you want us to cover, or any other feedback, please feel free to use the comment section. And to watch more such videos on interesting AI tools, stay tuned to Tools to Upskill.